Hey, it's a great morning. Hey, let's try that again. How about that, huh? Good morning. Hey, it's a great morning. Good morning, Delivery fam. Good morning. I forgot to switch the camera angle. Anyway, good morning, Delivery fam. Welcome to another episode of Breakfast with UDM. This morning, we're going to be talking about, was it worth it to work on Easter Sunday? There was a lot of talk about whether it's going to be worth it or not. Some people were saying that it was slow last year and all these different things. All right, but before we dive into that, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit subscribe, click the bell, and join the team. Join the family. We're a channel. This channel right here is a channel where, we discuss, we have differences in opinions from time to time, but we can all sit down and have a civilized conversation without all the bickering and arguing and stuff like that. All right, we try to keep it positive here. All right, but before we dive into that, we got a few opening announcements. All right, the first one is, you guys should know this already. Let's get this other thing off of the screen. Boom. If you hit subscribe already, subscribe. But you guys should know this already, that Grubhub is going to be changing the way that you are going to be experiencing after the experience you're going to have after accepting an order. All right, you will start receiving a notification if you're not headed towards the restaurant after you accept. Immediately after you accept it, you got to start heading to the restaurant. In the coming weeks, they're going to start sending notifications, just like Postmates, just like DoorDash. And, I know you got some of y'all already saying, oh my God, this is going to be annoying as heck, but you got to be prepared for it. So another opening announcement that I have is a story that a very short story of a DoorDash situation. A subscriber reached out to me and they told me, and I wanted to make sure I put this information out there, especially during these times. Ladies and gentlemen, come on now. This one right here is coming from a subscriber. They decided to order on DoorDash. They said that they ordered on DoorDash about 45 minutes ago. Restaurant was 6 miles away and gave a $14 tip in the app when placing the order. Just got a call from the restaurant saying our dasher tried to order food for himself in addition to our food. Now I know some of you might be saying something like, hey, the dasher were probably ordering food for themselves with their own money, but it did not really happen that way. All right, they basically said that this dasher was trying to order food for themselves so they could swipe that card, whatever it is, whatever restaurant it was. Now, if you are a dasher or any type of driver using the order and pay system on Uber Eats, the order and pay system on Postmates, Grubhub, or DoorDash, do not order food for yourself and pay it with that doggone order and pay card. I know a lot of you are going to say it's common sense, but if you are a brand new dasher or a brand new driver, period, you can get deactivated for it. And I'm pretty sure you have common sense why you can get deactivated for it. So don't do it. Okay? I hope you guys understood that. So say what's up in the chat so I can say what's up back to you. Good morning, Aranka. Good morning, Jacqueline. Good morning, Joshua 305. I don't even want to read your comment, Josh. Alan, good morning, Kat. Good morning, Julio Ramirez. Good morning, Monique. That card isn't your money. It's not. Todd Colby. Good morning, Lynn Lucas. Good morning, T. Marie. Chasing Bags. Good morning, Wayne Peterson. Good morning. Trizzle, good morning. Welcome to the family. Never seen you before, but welcome. Loco 1804, good morning to you. Blondie H, good morning. Robert Plyler, good morning. John Eric Sanchez, Jeremy Roberts, good morning to you. Okay, so This morning's topic, we're going to be talking about, again, was it slow or was it worth it on Easter Sunday? There was a lot of chit-chatter about whether Easter Sunday was going to be worth it. I know a lot of you probably multi-apped, a lot of you focused on one app, and a lot of you decided to stay home. Okay, now I want to know what platform you worked on and was it worth it for you? Was it worth it? Alan says, I did not work yesterday. 11:30 to 5:30 dash and sunrise soon today. Okay. All right. What's up? Hello, Toya. Good morning to you. All right. So I will tell you guys my own experience yesterday. Okay. Easter Sunday. I turned on my DoorDash app and things were slow. I'm like, geez. Don't come on, DoorDash. But also, I turned on my Uber Eats app. Uber Eats was very moderate. It wasn't super busy like it would normally be on a typical Sunday, but it was still, you know, throwing me a few orders here and there. Grubhub, by the way, Grubhub was still the same Grubhub, and the payouts were really good yesterday. All right, I recorded a ride along for you guys. That I'm in the process of editing it for Saturday. Okay, I will be releasing that on Saturday. I'm in the process. I took everything type of video for you guys, and it was definitely worth it for me. I made over. Let's just say I made over $100. I made over $100 in a short period of time, and majority of that money came from lunch time. Okay, so again, just look out for that. If you have not checked out any of my streams or any of my ride-alongs, just check the cards. There is a main one that you might want to check out if you haven't done so already. Is the DoorDash I'm taking everything. That's how I wrote it on the thumbnail. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Going back to the chat. Blondie 8 says, I worked 2.5 hours in the evening, made $45. That is not bad at all. Kat says, slow for a Sunday. Last Sunday was very busy. What platform was that, Kat? I'm guessing it was Uber Eats. Monique says, I really like the Grubhub Plus. I hope customers like it too. Okay. Lynn Lucas says, Grubhub was slow around me. Was 12 to 2 block. I had it. Was popping from the 4:30 to 6:30 block. Okay, so the dinner rush or closer to dinner rush was better for you in your market. T. Marie says $100, 4 hours on DoorDash, breakfast, lunch. I was hoping it would be busier though. Okay. Monique, did you take everything? Yes, I took everything for the lunch rush. Okay. It was supposed to really the mileage and all that was supposed to compare to DoorDash's I'm taking everything video. All right. Back to the chat. Aranka says dinner was hot. That's what's up. Blondie 8 says my son said DoorDash was popping in the AM. So maybe I chose to work the wrong time. I don't know. Jacqueline says gonna do that today. Chasing Bag says $115 in 3.5 hours. Uber Eats was popping in Lauderdale. Wow. Okay. So it's obvious that, one thing I do know that some of you are going to put in the chat, it's market dependent. Yes, we understand that. But just depends on the app that you decided to work as well. Okay. Now, if one app was working better for you, like say for instance, DoorDash is supposed to be the one that has the higher market. What is it called? Market share, right? They have majority of the market. And for DoorDash to be slow for me, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why? You know, but I turned on Grubhub eventually, and Grubhub was my go-to. So this is another reason why I say multi-apping is very important. Because if you dedicate yourself or be loyal to just one app, you're not going to know what the experience is like on another app. and it just might be a little bit better than the one you are working. So sign up for all of these food delivery apps. Don't just be loyal to just one. If you want to work one and it's working for you, all right, by all means, stick to it. But have a secondary or a backup when you need it. Yesterday, Grubhub was my backup, and it did me good. Thank you, Grubhub. Okay? So, all right, so let's see here. Going back to the chat. Jay Innocent, good morning to you, brother. Jacqueline Taylor says, exactly, you're just agreeing with what I'm saying. Yes, always good to have a backup. All right, the Marshall, good morning. I see some of you are still sleeping, or I see a lot of you have decided to, I guess, focus more on what you got going on in your market. One more question I want to ask you guys, and then I'm going to focus more on the chat. Whether you're watching on the replay, please put it in the comment section. Masks. Is it mandatory to wear masks in your area? As soon as you go outside, is it mandatory to just, before you walk outside of your home, is it mandatory to wear masks in your area? What's up, House? What's up? What's up? Raul Garcia, good morning. Good morning. Lynn Lucas says, DoorDash kept sending me notifications, so apparently it was really busy in my area. And Uber Eats, I had incentives and promotions from 5 to 9. Okay. Morgan Kime says no. Alan says yes. All right. Alan says mandatory in Miami and Broward. All right. The Marshall says nope, giving mine to FR. I don't know what FR is, but okay. All right. All right. T Marie says, did any of you get that $12 challenge for six deliveries on DoorDash on Saturday night? Nope, I didn't. Man, UDM, I'm good. Yes. Okay. All right. Daree, I think that's how you say it. No, not mandatory in Northwest Indiana. Okay, so, okay. I don't know. I'm getting the information mixed up here. But what I read for my area is it's mandatory if you're going to enter into those essential businesses. Like, say, for instance, if you're going to pump gas and you decide to go inside, you want to go inside to pay for your gas, you must wear a mask. But if you're just stepping outside of your home, you don't have to wear a mask. That's my understanding of it, but don't quote me on that. Find out in your area. It just might be mandatory for you to step outside, but you got to have a mask on, But it's just, maybe I'm understanding it wrong. If you decide to go to a restaurant, you place an order, and you go into this restaurant, and you just to pick up your food, you got to wear a mask. If you're going to a grocery store, to do some shopping, you got to wear a mask. That's just my understanding of it. But if you just decide to go outside, or you're just going for a drive, you're tired of being stuck in the house or your apartment or whatever, you can just go for a drive. You're not going to any essential areas or any essential businesses. You're just going for a drive. So you can put your windows down. Again, don't quote me on this. Find out whatever the laws are or whatever the rules are in your, or I should say regulations are in your market. All right, but that's just my understanding of it. All right. Going back to the chat here. Let's see. Jay Innocent says, in my area, mandatory for essential workers. Okay. Local 1804 says, Miami, no, but no restaurants or supermarket won't let you in without it. I know that one. Well, unless you had a situation like I did on Instagram, I shared a situation where I walked in, I had my mask on, I had gloves on, I had everything. And when I walked in, they said, you have to wait outside. You have to wait outside. If you are following me on Instagram, then you know the story that I'm telling. But, there's more to the story that I don't feel like sharing on the YouTube channel. But if you want to find out what happened, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. And you're going to see I have 2 posts with my mask on. And one is a video, one is a picture. All right. But let's see here. Going back to the chat. Monique says it's a CDC recommendation which I totally understand why. You know, Raul Garcia says masks are now required anywhere in Osceola County in Florida. Wow. Jonathan says correct. Just need a mask when you're around people. Okay. Jacqueline Taylor says wahoo. they used to arrest people with masks. Now they want us to wear them. Okay. All right. Monique says UDM is a CDC recommendation based on how virus is transmitted. All right. I also got into a conversation with a doctor. Remember I told you guys that Mrs. UDM, we had a situation where she had to go to the hospital. And then I took a week off, or I think a couple of weeks off from YouTube, trying to like get myself back together, right? So I met the doctor that cared for Mrs. UDM, but I met him at a restaurant called Bento yesterday. So I asked him, like, okay, I'm wearing a mask and you're not. That kind of got me thinking some kind of way, man. You know, like, if I'm wearing a mask and you're the doctor, but you're not wearing a mask, so am I doing something wrong here? You know? And he was like, you know, he didn't remember me. Obviously, they see tons of patients, but, you know, he didn't remember me. But he said something about your viral load. I can't remember exactly what he said, but if your viral load is low, you are you're still contagious, but it's less of a chance you're gonna transmit it to somebody else or something like that. But he also mentioned that if you're not around people, if you're not buddy with everyone, like, hey, I'm going to a party, hey. Again, this is just coming from the doctor that I spoke to. I'm not a medical professional, so please be safe in your area and do your own research, okay? I'm just telling you guys a story of what happened or what he said to me, okay? So he said that if you're not around people, buddy, and you're dealing cards, he's licking his thumb, and, you know, he's dealing the cards, and if it's not to that level, then you should not have anything to worry about. If you're just home, you should not have anything to worry about. But if you're out and about and you're mingling, you're around people, there's whether they have a mask or not, you know, it's like you have a higher chance. And, you know, that's basically common sense. But the whole conversation got sparked because I had my mask and he didn't. And we were both in the same restaurant, you know. So at the end, just, you know, do what you feel is best for you and to keep you safe. All right. Keep you and your family safe. All right. My Instagram, all my contact information can be found in the description down below. It's Life of UDM. If you go on Instagram and you search Life of UDM, I should be the profile that pops up. That's not a typical profile or a profile name or tag or handle, whatever you want to call it. All right. So, you know, so that's pretty much everything I had to talk about with as far as Easter Sunday goes. It was busy for me on Grubhub. Is Grubhub typically the busy app? Not really. It's usually DoorDash. But DoorDash was slow for me yesterday. Grubhub paid me great yesterday. Uber Eats was in between DoorDash and Grubhub. Why is that? Did DoorDash have a crash, a power outage of some sort? I don't know. But I wasn't getting much of anything on DoorDash yesterday. All right, let's see here. Going back to the chat. Jeremy Roberts says, side note, how's your in-laws doing? Oh, they're doing a lot better. I guess I forgot to mention that. They're doing a lot better than they were. Especially now, they're able to see their grandkids a bit more. They're definitely in a better space, you know. Both of them are in a better space. All right. T. Marie says, I think as drivers, we should all wear masks. I think I got into a conversation with a driver yesterday about the masks. they didn't feel too like we need to wear gloves, but masks is a different thing. Like they feel like even if you might not feel as if you might have or whatever, you might have come in contact with someone or whatever, and he feels like, that we all should wear masks out of respect for those we come in contact with and for those you're going back home to. So that was their opinion about it. I agree. I agree. We had differences in opinions about the gloves, but the masks, it's like out of respect, like T. Marie says, I feel we all should wear a mask, but it's not necessarily to say because you have or you don't have or you don't feel like you should or whatever. It's just out of respect. That's it. That's it. That's just my opinion. Don't chop my head off because I'm giving my opinion, okay? Going back to the chat here, Valistat's voice says, just popped on to say hi and say what's up. Okay. What's up, Valistat? How you doing? Sorry, UDM tornado hit my area. Our craziness out here. Wow. Oh, geez. I'm going to put some praying hands on the screen for you, brother. Oh, wow. I'm glad to see that you're okay, though. You're in the chat. You didn't have to be. DeRee says, I got waitlisted on DoorDash in Northwest in Indiana near Chicago. Wow. Okay, Jacqueline says, I'm not wearing masks, got gloves, sanitizing, and like breathing. Okay. At the end of the day, you do what you got to do, But going back to the chat, Chasing Bag says, delivery drivers are required to wear them in Broward and going into all essential businesses. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously there's different rules, different areas, different drivers have differences in opinions, and it's awesome. It's cool, If your state is telling you that, hey, it's mandatory, please do research about it, because I wouldn't want you guys to get a ticket or be locked up or whatever the consequences would be. Just because you chose to not wear a mask. Find out if it's mandatory in your market. Find out the rules, how or when you should and you don't have to wear a mask. Find out all of that stuff in your market. I know there's some people in the South Florida market. We are already discussing it. So if you're going, like for those in South Florida, like Chasing Bag says, delivery drivers are required to wear them in Broward and going into all essential businesses. Okay? So, what is an essential business? A business that, I guess a business that's open. just think about it like that, because if a business is open during these times, they're considered essential. All right? I guess the CDC or the government considers them to be essential. But if they're not open, then they're not essential, So a gas station, a restaurant. I don't have a list of essential businesses. I didn't think of all of them. A grocery store, I didn't write a list. All right, but just wear a mask if you're gonna enter any of those. All right. DeRee says the workers in the restaurants are not all wearing masks in North. Yeah. I've seen that here too. How do y'all feel about that? Put it in the comment section or in the chat right now. How do y'all feel about some restaurant employees not wearing masks? I've seen a few. How do y'all feel about that? Going back to the chat. The House of Repentance says Grubhub is booming in my area, even though I haven't worked for like 3 weeks. Wow. Lynn Lucas says, agreed, treat my gloves like my hands, wash them, sanitize, and disinfect them. Okay. The Marshal says, people won't open the door when I wear my gas mask. The Marshal, I wouldn't either. Oh my gosh. I mean, during these times, you know, people, you know, what we are seeing out on the street is just like the regular masks that, you know, the nurses wear, or, you know, just typical people that handle like chemicals or whatever. We see those masks, not gas masks. The gas, man, listen, if I saw somebody standing outside my door with a gas mask on, I'd be like, yo, what you here to do? Oh, but you ordered food, sir. Yeah, but not from you. Let me see the food first. I don't trust you. Who the heck is you? Oh my gosh. Oh man. Man, that was a good one. Thank you for the laugh this morning, the Marshall. Even if you might be serious, yes, I can just imagine what you would look like through the peephole. You know? Have a big old gas mask on your face, man. Oh my gosh. All right, so going back to the chat. All right, T. Marie says, it freaks me out, to be honest. It should be mandatory for restaurants. Yeah. All workers need to wear masks and gloves at all times. Vaughn 107 says, I don't like how places are touching everything with the same gloves. That is another one. But I truly believe, due to this pandemic, I feel like we're all germaphobes now. If you feel the same way that I feel, put hashtag germaphobe in the chat right now or in the comment section down below. I feel like we're all germaphobes. Like, ooh, they're touching they touching that, and they touching that. Oh, with the same glove. Oh no. I feel like we're all germaphobes now, man. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. All right. Robert Pliner says, agreed, Vaughn 107. I was thinking about that yesterday. Yes. I have seen some stuff that got my mind going like nuts. I'm like, geez, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to handle it when I'm out there and picking up. All right. T. Marie says, sanitize your gloves as if they were your own hands. Jacqueline Taylor says, I'm watching people wash gloves and keep them on. Okay. All right. So with that being said, family, I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you did not enjoy the stream, let me know in the comment section down below. I know some people are going to say, well, it was too long, UDM. Your streams are always long, man. They're entertaining, but they're long. This is a show. I want you guys to understand the difference between the other YouTube channels and this channel. This is a show. This is not just a vlog. This is not just something. This is basically something I do. I have a whole setup. I have a whole lighting setup. I'm not just holding my phone up and be like, hey, guys, so this and that. No, this is a show. So the shows are going to be a little bit longer. When I do a ride along, they're going to be shorter, or they're edited. There's different types of videos on this channel. So the show is going to be a bit longer because I have to interact. I have to deliver the info. That's why there's opening announcements. There's all these additional things for this show, you know? So just let me know in the comment section down below why you did not enjoy this show, okay? Let me know. All right. Blondie8 says, your show is not too long. Jeremy Roberts says, yeah, this is about to be the new normal. Right? So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you just subscribed, I now salute to you. And Delivery Fam, when you go out there, you do what's best for you. But also, I got to make these closing announcements as well. Grubhub is going to be changing up how your experience as a driver on the app. So don't get mad. They gave you a warning in the email. If you did not get this email and you're watching this stream, hey, you getting the warning from me. Don't get mad when they start blowing up your phone and start saying, hey, you know, you're not headed to the restaurant. We're going to unassign it. Don't get mad. Yes, it is annoying, but still, they gave you a warning about it, all right? So, with that being said, family, squeeze the life out of that like button for me, please. And I will see y'all in the next video. Oh, yeah. gonna go out? Go get your money!